It's hot outside.
Yeah. No, it should be on its way. Your name?
Oh, didn't see it sitting there. So I need to confirm a couple facts. Can you double check my affiliation? Jason Christensen.
What's your address?
941 South State.
She's right there, so just one more.
Well, yeah, so you have your city election as well. So
Why have you registered as unaffiliated?
Why? I've been affiliated with Independent American Party since 2014. I've been a candidate for the Independent American Party in 2014, 2016, and again this year for the 3rd congressional race. And you cannot file. And the last one from me said Independent American Party in 2014. You cannot be a candidate for the political party and be a state chairman and list according to the state law.
A provisional ballot from last election, no party indicated.
Well,
And if it does, call us back, but as on my end, it shows you should get it. Of course.
yeah, because I'm Independent American Party.
So you would have had to write that on your last form that you have. You hand wrote that in. So when people don't write anything, any person at all, any voter, if nothing is there, we put them as unaffiliated.
So you guys just assume just because
Because you didn't mark party? Yes.
I don't vote, even no
Don't vote, you voted.
Oh, I mean just because I didn't mark that box when I vote, I'm registered since 2014.
This is a registration form.
No,
So, yes, it is. It doubles as a registration form. And you sign everything saying, this is my, because you maybe
so
weren't registered.
private ballot is completely different from an actual regular ballot on election day. That's corrupt as hell.
This was a provisional
That's corrupt
ballot.
as hell. I'm sorry.
This is a provisional ballot. So was something wrong with your record? Like, why did you vote provisionally?
Because I don't trust those damn diebolt machines, which you guys stated on live recording that you don't check, you don't confirm any of the data from the voting machines. You just go on blind faith that they are correct.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you recording this conversation?
That's under the 5th Amendment. I don't have to disclose that information.
Okay, well, this is the form that you filled out, and that is why you're not registered as an independent American.
Just because on voting day, I overlooked one thing.
We can't
If
assume
you're
that you want that.
if you're registered one party, it stays that way until you change your registration. That's how it's always been, according to state
Would
law.
you like to speak to one of my bosses? Because
That is
that is all I can tell you. That's what we do for every voter.
Well, you guys need to change it back ASAP because it's always been.
You can fill out one of those forms, and we can't put it in until after the canvas.
So your guys' mistake. I have to change everything.
It wasn't our
That's
mistake
corrupt as
because we
hell.
didn't put it.
Where on here does it say you wanted to be independent American?
This is my actual ballot on election day.
This
It's
is your
not my.
provisional
It's not my
envelope.
change the registration form.
This-
Stop being an asshole to me.
This changes your registration.
Stop being an asshole and be honest.
She is a woman.
And be honest.
She is a woman.
Be honest.
Treat her like one, please. That's why I'm here. This is a registration form.
Be honest.
This is a registration form.
No, it's a vote. It's a ballot on election day.
This is a provisional ballot.
It's a ballot
envelope,
on election day.
which doubles.
It's a
as
ballot on election day.
Which doubles as a
Every
registration
single
form.
election year, according to state law, if you change according to state law, if you change party affiliation, you actually have to change party affiliation. It's completely separate from the actual voting day.
No, this is a registration form. This is a registration form.
Fine, asshole.
Nope, other one, that's absentee.
And I need absolute verifiable fact.
I will print you a certificate showing that you are You are a member of the Independent American Party, or whichever party you choose.
So were you a co-worker?
I've been married for several times, and I'm told I've been.
It's absolute deception.
Here's
No,
You did
that's
not select.
that's a vote.
Okay, show me the
That-
differences between these two forms.
You don't let me talk. You're being an asshole yet again.
Here's what I think happened. So you were already registered at this address, correct?
Always.
Okay, so
For
what should have happened on election day was they should have given you an optical scan envelope, not a provisional ballot envelope. If you were just doing.
well, that's government's fault, not my fault.
I'm just telling you what I feel like the situation was and why.
And because it's government's fault, it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be punished for your guys' fault.
I'm just telling you what I feel like the situation was. So.
And to answer your previous question, I will be sending this video up to the news media. And blast it on social networking because it's deception. And I would recommend that.
Then if you'd like to also have this documentation from the last time you did it, where you wrote in that party.
And I would recommend that you guys, everyone in this office, gets on your knees and ask for forgiveness from the Lord Almighty for your deception.
So we'll also need your physical address.
But then again, you guys are probably also apostatized from the. That is my physical address.
So that's your mailing address line.
Here's another one where you hand wrote Independent American.
Yeah, those registration. That's change of
And look
affiliate.
at this one, which is
That-
another provisional one. Done the same
It's
thing.
different from changing of party affiliation versus.
These are both the same document. One's 2015, one's 2016. Same thing.
Happy birthday?
Here, you know what? I'm just gonna post-date this then.
Well, we're witnesses to today's date.
Even though you guys made the mistake.
You did not mark you wanted to be a member.
No,
of
you
the
guys still
Independent
made the
American
mistake.
Party.
I mean your last name, sorry.
What's the fucking date then?
27th of July. This is the naturalization, the date was down there.
930 West, 965. Okay. And when was that? I don't have that in my system. Looks like your address was sent.
And then we need your date of birth, the state you were born in, and then I can fill in that stuff for you if you would so like.
If you come into our office, you can fill out a registration form. So I'll read your address and then we can mail you out a ballot to the correct address. Did you get any sort of verification email?
Yeah, let me get you your certificate.
Never mind the fact that registered candidate has to declare a party, and I always select.
Hey Brian, so we have Jason Christensen here, and last election he filled out a provisional and he did not mark an affiliation, so he got moved to unaffiliated. And now he's wanting to change it. Are we able to do that? Even though state law doesn't mean that it's past 30 days.
Your guys' mistake.
Okay. And then at that time, he can come and obtain proof that he's an independent American Party member. Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Okay, so where state law is, you can't change party affiliation.
You guys made the mistake. I filed as a candidate as Independent American Party. According to state law, I have to disclose the party. I disclosed the party.
And you did not on your last registration. So we can do this as soon as August.
I want to speak to Bryan. I want to speak to Bryan now.
I'll get him down.
I don't trust the deception in this room.
I will get him down here once he's off the phone. One moment.
Okay. Bryan will be down in the room. You can have a seat.
Hey, Jason,
Hey, Bryan.
I understand there was some confusion on your status.
On election day, when I was given, apparently I was given the wrong form when I was voting, because I've always been Independent American Party,
Right.
and according to state law, according to state law, and never mind what this guy's rude behavior of interrupting. When you file for an office, you have to disclose a party.
That's correct.
And the Lieutenant Governor's office, Justin, will verify I filed as Independent American Party.
Yeah,
And I'm also state chairman.
Yeah.
So where,
and I think what's happened, from what I understand, and then looking at this, is when you did a provisional ballot at the last election, part of that provisional ballot is you check your affiliation. I don't see anything checked here.
because it's a presumed
Yeah.
2014.
Well, because what happens is part of the provisional process.
I shouldn't be forced.
Now, listen to me, please. Part of the provisional process, people vote provisionally to update their addresses and everything. So what,
I do it because I don't trust those damn machines,
Okay.
which you guys admitted on live video that you don't verify if the votes are correct on the machines. You have blind faith that the chips are correct.
well, I don't know where you got that, because we do it.
On your video, Kim Jackson was working here.
Okay, well, oh, Kim, well, that was Kim, but with me, I know,
It was on live video.
all I know is
She worked for the county.
okay. Anyway, let's get back to your issue, okay?
My issue is
Listen,
government messed up. I shouldn't be
and
penalized.
You won't, okay? What I'm explaining to you is that these forms, when you vote provisionally, they replace any previous registration. Because you voted provisionally, because you just told me you didn't feel comfortable voting on the machines. You voted provisionally, but you didn't mark that you were an independent American. Because of that, then just by nature of the process, they go ahead and all provisionals, after they're verified, they become your new registration form. It wasn't checked on that.
That's deception.
No, it's not
If
deception.
people don't know that it's going to be the new registration form,
Well,
it is
okay.
deception.
But considering the situation, and we know you're an independent American, we know that you're the chair of the party, and that you're running in the 3rd Congressional as an independent American candidate,
Against the most corrupt man in the state, John Curtis.
okay, you're entitled to your opinion.
That's fact.
We will go ahead, and by filling out that form today, where you do that, we will have it on file, and we will make sure that just as soon as the election opens back up again, the registration system, because it's shut down now that we're this close to the election, we will update this, and I will issue you
so
a
you
voter
got-
certificate that says you are an independent American, and I will sign an affidavit or whatever that you have been and always have been, an independent American because I can look in the voter history.
Yes.
So that rectifies it and corrects it.
And so you guys don't have any physical means of going into the system right now then?
No, because by state law, it's locked down on.
None of these people said this to me.
Okay, but as of July 17th, we cannot change any affiliations. The only people that can affiliate at this point are unaffiliated voters, which you are now one, and you could go and affiliate at the polls on election day on the 15th if you wanted to. As an independent American, you wouldn't be given a ballot because only those that are unaffiliated and affiliated as Republican will get a ballot. But this is an easier step that they presented to you, is that then you can go ahead and we'll do it for you, plus issue you a voter certificate stating.
So I'll just show up on the 16th and vote for the city elections and come back on the 17th and get that affidavit from you.
That's right.
The affidavit, sure, but we can't do this until after canvas.
Oh, is it after the
Canvas.
the 29th when it opens back up?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you go ahead and Jason's
right
got
on
his
the
phone number.
29th.
Yeah, right the 29th. And then also, if you will shoot me an email with Jason's phone number,
Sure will.
then I'll put it in my file as a tickler, so that on August 30th, it pops up, and then I know to contact you and say, Jason, come get your certificate. So between you keeping track of it and me, we'll get you that certificate.
Okay.
That work?
Okay.
I'm sorry that that's one of those unique things, but that's just the way the provisional law works. And I can see that this was an exception or an anomaly where you